call Louise Upston.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I'm pleased to speak in the first reading of the Exclusive Economic Zone and Continental Shelf Environmental Effects Bill. But, Sir, I must say I'm rather staggered to have be in a situation where the Greens have very clearly supported this first reading to the important stage of the Select Committee where the public can have their say and submissions be heard, and the Labour Party just flatly refuse. They're just flatly opposing this piece of legislation, which I find staggering if you think about the fact that we have our oceans, which are a major engine driving both our climate system. They're also, interestingly enough, our oceans have been in existence for 3 billion years longer than our land. And yet here we have the Labour opposition who have no interest in regulating and protecting this vast resource. So I find that somewhat staggering that we're in this position. The oceans are, of course, Mr Speaker, they provide vast opportunities for opportunities that, whether it's mining, whether it's electricity generation, whether it's carbon storage, aquaculture development, marine farming. Mr Speaker, these are just the opportunities that we know of, and I'm sure there'll be many opportunities in the years and decades ahead that come across. But actually the interjection from the Labour Speaker just says it all. It's about one individual, one person. They're so into personalities and not into the issues of the day, not interested in actually debating about economic opportunities to grow our economy, as well as also protecting this such precious resource. And this bill has got it right. We clearly need to have protection in place at the moment. Unfortunately, the resource management only extends to the 12-mile limit. This legislation actually looks at putting a regulatory and protection framework in place for an area that is 20 times the size of our land mass. And if we look at what that opportunity is, it's enormous. Clearly there are also risks involved, and that's why it's really important that we have that balance in place, that we have legislation that protects this amazing resource, this amazing asset that's on our doorstep. So, Mr Speaker, I'm not going to go through all the provisions of the bill, other than to say, this is clearly part of a wider plan in terms of getting the balance right between economic growth, growing our exports and protecting our environment. This bill relies on the creation of the Environmental Protection Authority that's already in place. And it clearly recognises, Mr Speaker, that our environment is our greatest asset. We can't do anything with that asset. We can't look at the opportunities that are available if we're not willing to protect it in the same breath. And that's why I'm proud that we've got a minister who was willing to take such bold steps, and quite frankly disappointed that we've got an opposition who doesn't even want to debate the issue. So good on you, the Green Party, for allowing us to go to Select Committee. This is an important step, not just for now, but for many decades ahead. Thank you, Mr Speaker.
Ko Moana Mackie.